It's an overcast day in Las Vegas, but that's good because it's not so hot. This is the lobby area of the Las Vegas Convention Center, and it's full of people taking a break from the International Baking Industry Exposition, and that is the trade show that we're about to attend. This is a trade show that is expected to attract some 20,000 people from 100 different countries, all of them interested in what happens to grain when we bake it. This should be an interesting show because, again, this is a subject I don't know too much about, but I think I'll love the smells inside. It's not dishwashing, it's warewashing. This is Adam, and he just stopped me because, would you tell your story again?
Before I come to the BIE, I watched a YouTube video on it, which happened to be this lady's YouTube video, and I heard the voices as I was walking past and was like, I'm going to have to stop and ask whether that was her or not. So
it was. Now, what do you do in Australia?
We make tortilla wraps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big thing here. And
yeah,
what would you be doing at this show?
Just looking at new equipment and finding out what kind of new equipment we can use and new ideas, all that sort of stuff. So
welcome to Las Vegas, Adam.
Thank you.
I stopped at the Cal Java International and Fondex USA booth because look at all these decorations available for, wow, even wedding cakes, etc. And who's sitting here as an artist in residence? This is Mitchie, did you say?
That's me, I'm Chef Mitchie.
Chef Mitchie Curran, and she has a very interesting business. Can you speak up and talk to us about your own business?
Okay, so I'm local, I'm here in Las Vegas. I am a private cake artist for hire. Well, basically, you can hire me to make something that's totally out of the box. Typically, anything that you cannot find inside of a bakery or grocery store, that's why you call me. I mostly do a lot of nightlife industry cakes, like I was just showing you. This is one of my cakes that are being paraded out around in the nightclub.
Hope you can see this. We'll get a little closer. Okay, and you did one just recently for
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, so, movie star, comedian, etc.
About that. So basically, I love anything that's really eclectic and fun. So if you have, basically, whatever you have going on floating in your head, like that you want to bring to fruition, I'm definitely your gal that you want to touch base.
So where do you make these cakes and decorate them?
Great story. Thank you for that question too. I was an advocate for the cottage bill. I worked closely with Senator Aaron Ford to have the cottage bill passed into law back in July 2013. So this gives young entrepreneurs or people that are just like me that extra stepping stone before you open up a brick and mortar. You can work from home with the cottage permit. So I was in a licensed commercial kitchen, but now I've moved out of there and I opened up a studio on my private residence, which is so much fun. It allows me enough time to really be creative and think out of the box and make fun cakes.
Who's that?
That's Kevin
Hart.
Oh,
that's Kevin? Yes. You surprised me. I thought it was another cake. Beef cake. Beef cake. Beef cake.
You're too much.
So a cake like the one you made, how long would that take?
Well, it depends on if there's a lot of modeling that needs to be done. So it could take anywhere from 6 to 18 hours. It just really depends on what they're ordering. So let me stay right there. I'll bring a cake over.
Okay, we're getting an example. Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Like this one right here, this took me about 18 hours to build.
So you bake the cake and you do all the decorating? I'll be darned. What a neat business.
It is a lot of fun. The worst part of my job are dishes. But, you know.
No, out there it's called ware. It's called a warewasher. I said, what's wrong with dishwasher? No, warewasher.
Warewasher. Well, you can imagine being in Vegas, you know, we have temperaments of up to 120 degrees, so I think that's another challenge. The heat and dishes.
Okay, well, Mitchie, just great meeting you, and have fun here.
What an honor. Thank you so much.
The folks at Delaveau attracted my attention because I am looking at artist created pancakes. The artist isn't here at the moment, but look at these pancakes. Why are they here? To attract attention. Delaveau makes the calcium ingredient that can be added to a pancake mix, making it a bit healthier. As delicious as pancakes are, I guess as much a good health that we can add to them, the better. Aren't these absolutely gorgeous? And I guess I'll have to come back and see the man who creates these. Did you know there was even such thing as a pancake artist? I didn't. This is Nathan Shields from Port Angeles, Washington. He is the pancake artist who says he started making these for his children. Are you another kind of an artist as well?
Informally. I do illustration work, but I originally was a math teacher.
Those two things don't go together.
No, when my wife started working, I had more time to do art projects, and this is one of those. It's fun to make pancakes, it's fun to do art, so why not do both?
I'll be darned.
I'm leaving out the welcome part.
Yeah, he asked for my request, and I said, well, how about the Las Vegas sign? And that's a non-stick pan,
It is.
right?
So we'll see.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, so it was 2 layers.
Yep, there's a little cocoa powder in the dark one.
I'll be darned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Did this exhibit because of the cookies going here, but guess what? They go under and they come up again, and I'm
Yep.
thinking, what's the point of this display?
It simulates a conveyor system.
And this is Paul Barnes, and he explained everything to me. He is with Hunter, L-A-B.
Hunter Lab.
Lab, but the L-A-B stands for a color scale,
That's
right?
right. That's exactly
And he told me something I didn't know, and that was that there is equipment to judge the color of the foods that are being made. In other words, if you have a vanilla wafer and one of them is dark brown, that comes up and that means something's wrong. It could be wrong with the process. It could be what else? The quality
of the product itself or the process.
or the process. And so people who make food have this kind of equipment looking at the color. I had no idea. I guess I thought people were standing there saying, well, that looks pretty good. I don't know. I didn't realize it was technology. The name of this company, Boxit Corporation. And here are the boxes to carry home cakes and cookies. This is Satin Ice exhibit, and I stopped because this artist is actually painting on a cake. It is decorated with fondant. We've all heard about that on the program with the baker. I can't remember. I kept talking about fondant all the time. So it is a thin layer of icing that allows it to be decorated, etc. And even in this case, this is the chalkboard effect. And you can make all kinds of decorations and messages, etc. on the fondant. I could have taken home a sample, but I wouldn't have known what to do with it. Anyway, thank you. That's quite beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Satin Ice. By the way, this is part of the Satin Ice display. It is a bulldog, and it is actually a cake. If you're a bread fancier, this is Pandrick's Best in Bake Off, it says. And look at all this bread. So somebody was busy making all this bread for this show. Well, here's a conveyor belt that even Lucille Ball could have kept up with. There's a coffee cup going around. And we go up and we go up and we go up. Looks like G and F systems. This is Magaya Foods, and I stopped because I saw the sign about vanilla grower, and this gentleman said, show me what vanilla looks like when it is grown. Or
This is the actually vanilla bean. This is the natural flavor. You cut the bean and you scratch the bean and you get the seeds. That's the flavor of the vanilla.
that we know it's the seeds.
Yeah, the seeds that has the flavor.
I'll be darned. And you turn that into,
Vanilla extract or vanilla paste.
okay.
And you can cook, bake, or
Now,
for baking.
you're in Mexico. Where are you from?
Or our plant manufacturer, it's in Papantla, Veracruz.
Okay.
And that's where vanilla born,
vanilla was born?
in Mexico, yes.
Okay, that was my next question. Do people have what, farms or?
Yeah, cut farms, and they just plant, and you wait like 2 years to harvest, and then you have this bean in green.
Okay.
But you get next, when you get green, you have to cure. It's a process of 3 months, 4 months, and then to dry it, and then you get this.
And that's why vanilla is so expensive, right?
That's correct.
So how long has your company been in business?
For more than 140 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's too many years. It's
Is that a family business? Or
Yeah.
are you in the family?
No,
No.
my business partner is.
Ah, I see. Okay, well you have to be at a show like this, right? Because this is the ultimate ingredient.
That's correct.
Okay, well welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you very much.
The bear is here representing Preferred Freezer Services. This table represents a huge number of decorated cupcake, I don't know, holders? Is that what you call them? Anyway, it's Cupcake Creations by Siege, S-I-E-G-E. Even if your cupcake is upside down, it smiles at you. A lot of businesses will say the same thing. It's all about the details. Handcrafted paper accessories for cakes and cupcakes. Very pretty. Oh my goodness, the holidays are upon us. And I serve dessert with these special things. I guess this would be for catering companies, etc. Oh, they're very pretty. A conveyor that is taking boxes of cookies round and round and round. This is by Sigma, I think. Gluten-free is popular these days. This is Montana gluten-free. Gluten-free from farm to fork. And they have a variety of foods here. I tried a couple. The brownies were delicious. Gluten-free means no wheat, barley, or rye. But the food is just as tasty as it would be otherwise, right?
A lot of gluten-free is not good.
Oh, some of it's not good? Well, what you have here is delicious.
The oat is the secret because many of the gluten-free mixes don't have enough protein and fiber in them to make a good bread.
So the oat is the difference.
The oat is the secret.
Okay.
Protein and fiber in the oat.
Okay. The protein and fiber in the oat is the difference as to why Montana gluten-free products taste so good. Need a couple cookie and cupcake sheets. There are big ones here. Among the activities at the show are the Pillsbury Bakers Plus Grand Champion Creative Decorating Competition. And looks like we do have some competitors. Lots of creative decorating at this show.
Wow, that is crazy.
This is called the Great American Pie Festival, and I'm not sure what we're seeing here, but we're seeing pies. First place, Pillsbury apple pie, Harlan Bakery's little pieces of pie if you would like to try. Jesse Lord Bakery, eat more pie. Well, of course. Dakota Specialty Milling, grains for all reasons. And look at the various grains that are available to the baking community. These are edible flours by Fresh Origin. Here they are on pieces of cake and cupcakes and on a cake. Boxes, even big boxes for big items from the bakery. Lots of stuff here. This is Whalen Packaging, and they seem to have quite a few customers here. You know, there were so many different cocoa powders. This is a display at Blomer Chocolate Company. This is Nova Cart, I think, N-O-V-A, I think that's what it says. Folks ought to use type that we can easily read. Bake it beautiful, it says. And these are packages that can be used at a bakery to hold the product. This machine is big and it's busy, and I had no idea what it did. A gentleman came over and said that this is a kind of a machine that might be used in the manufacture of snack crackers. The first barrel would apply some oil and the second barrel would apply seasoning. On snack crackers, I asked, well, wouldn't the crackers fall apart? No, he says, no, they don't. And how much does a machine like this cost if I wanted to open my own snack cracker business? Oh, he says about $250. Not $2.50 or $250. We're talking $250,000. So, one expensive machine. Know why this machine is tilted, but I'm feeling a little off center myself. I have pockets full of samples to give to my chauffeur and her sister. So I guess time is up and it's my time to leave the International Baking Industry Exposition. Had a great time and I might just bake something.